we have just gone to our second caution here because of Dale Earnhardt Jr. up in turn number 2, and we can watch the replay here.
Goes down the corner, and the right front tire is going to go flat. Right there, he's turning left. All of a sudden, about right now, the right front goes flat. We see the sparks as the chassis drags the racetrack, but he wisely slams on the brakes, does not make any contact with the wall, and here they all come down pit road, Dave.
And Earnhardt Jr. did go a lap down as everybody comes into the pits.
Wow. There is, despite the loss of the exhaust.
Oh, we've got trouble up at turn 4 here. Kenny Wallace spinning around, and so is the 4-car Bobby Hamilton.
Almost a track blocker as everybody dives to the inside to avoid both Hamilton and Kenny Wallace.
There were a lot of cars that were running side by side back there in that area where they were running from about 8th to 20th, really.
Oh, we still got cars spinning out as they're racing back to the line.
We understand that Stacy Compton had contact with the 8 car of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Little E is stopped down here on the inside of the racetrack.
That's a lot of damage there. We see evidently rode across that left front. His tire is flat, but there's have to have been some suspension in that Budweiser Chevrolet. And there's a brake hose that needs to be hooked up to cool the brakes.
And a little farther down the track as we see Earnhardt try to get his car going. And overdoes it there. Spins it all the way around. Goes another lap down. And there's the car number 21 I was about to mention, Elliott Sadler.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. behind the wall of the Budweiser Chevy as they'll make repairs there on the left front.
Mark Martin has made numerous pit stops during this caution. Let's go down to the pits and Jerry.
Heavy damage on the...
John Kernans with Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Well, Dale, a tough day, made even tougher for you there, racing back to the line.
Yeah. I saw the leader slowing up, so I thought we might have a chance. And Sterling was right in the middle of the track, so I tried to stop and keep hitting him. And the guy behind me, I think, was a lap car, just come up over the top of the left rear. But it's fun. I mean, it's a great racetrack, a lot of fun to beat bang on. And this kind of stuff is going to happen. Just wish we pushed real bad at the start of the race and blew the left or the right front tire out.
All right, back upstairs.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. is in the fence again and will drive away.
No caution. Caution. The flagman was motioning Earnhardt to stay down out of the way. The leader was coming by, and he did.
Wow, that was close. Jeff Burton, just when he got to the corner, he turned left, and I thought that you made contact with Junior there for a second.
In 10th position.
And caution is out.
And we have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car on fire down in turn number 1.
And there's a lot of damage to the front of that car. And he's knocked the fuel pump off, and that's the fire that we see.
This is the 13th caution of the afternoon. An accident involving Dale Earnhardt Jr. has brought out our 13th caution of the afternoon. Dale Jr. is with Bill.
And you asked me if it looked hard. How did it feel?
That's pretty hard. I don't know if that's the hardest lick I've ever took, but the car in front of me or beside me turned right. He was obviously avoiding something of his own, a car next to him or something, because there had been a spin and we were all bottled up. And I had a left front tire sticking out there with no fender on it, and it just climbed all over the right rear of his car and launched the car in the air. And it just, you can't steer and turn left and right when the car's up in the air. So hit pretty hard. I hope it didn't hurt the car too bad, because it's a real good car. We ran real good this weekend in practice, and we've just had some luck, bad luck, and a lot of it we caused ourselves. But I think we got a good car if we can get the right brakes.
You bent the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel's bent. There's a few other things bent too, but I'm all right.
Okay, he says he's okay, but he's out of the race. Closing laps here at Martinsville in the Napa Auto Care 500. Tony Stewart in the lead, but Earnhardt Jr.'s dad right behind him. Back to Martinsville in a minute. Officially the point margin between first place Bobby Labonte and Dale Earnhardt, who's with John.
Well, Dale, second place. I know you would have liked to have won, but you did close the gap just a little bit on Bobby Labonte in the chase for the championship.
Well, points is points, and I was trying awful hard to to get to him, but I didn't have enough. And Burton was chomping at me on the corners and the centers. I was a little tight in the center and slow in the center. So it was a good race, really. We was real fortunate to get back by them guys there at the end and get back to second. And on that restart, we just went after them and got a couple called slow cars. But the car was okay. It was in pretty good shape. It just about a 4th, 5th place car. It was just a little tight center, wasn't good through the center, and as good as we needed, it wasn't as good as it was here in the spring. But still, ended up second. And like to win the race, daggum seconds ain't bad, but still just a little bit on them points. That's working on them points.
This is the kind of racing that you enjoy, isn't it? This close quarter stuff.
Yeah, it was fun, and it was close. And a lot of guys looked like they was having a lot of troubles that didn't need to be, but a lot of inexperience out there. And as we go, they'll get better. But it is a close quarters racetrack. A lot of fun racing here. Good wrench, and all the guys did a great job today. Come on second.
I tell you what, it was a fun race to watch, too, from a fan's point of view, Bob. At least down here in the pits it was.
It was a great race, and nice job by Tony Stewart and everybody.